Welcome to Recalibrate Fastcast, short, efficient podcast videos under 5 minutes covering fitness and health to help you do better, look better, and feel better. Make It Make Sense series episode 2. So in that first episode, we kind of just provided an argument of why things are just hard right now for everyone across the board. I said that we want a six-pack, we want an hourglass figure, we want the body, we want the dream, but yet we also want to have fun, to indulge, and we're like influenced heavily by that within, the health and fitness industry and then the food industry at the same time as pulling us both separate ways. They're conflicting things, and it's making it difficult. There's a ton of confusion. It's a pain in the butt. But I want to talk about one of the number one reasons, first and foremost, that we're having such a hard time and we're in a bad position here. And really think deeply about this. You graduated high school and you had very little to no knowledge about health and wellness and fitness. Think how strange that is. Your most basic need is like taking care of yourself, survival. Food, water, shelter, you name it, right? But like we don't, and what I really mean is we don't know how to manage our body composition. Partially, the big main reason is that your 16, 17-year-old, 18-year-old metabolism kind of lied to you and fed you, a manipulative deal where you can't distinguish what's normal and what's not normal. What you were able to eat back then and just burn off and burn through, it's not aligning. It's a little bit disconnect now when you're probably an adult. The fact of the matter is, and I've been in the education system for 10 years, and I can tell you right now that there's very little attention given to this subject matter. And this is just my opinion. I feel like everyone graduating high school should have the complete and total control and will over managing their body composition for the better. Like they actually know the mechanisms behind having the body they want, at least, on a very simple level of managing, optimal healthy weight and, putting the right things in their body. You're told and you're fed a few things, which I'm going to save reason number 2 for the next episode. You're fed a few things, but nothing sticks. Nothing is, it retains, we'll call it. And most of us are in our 20s and 30s, and we truly don't even know what's healthy, what's not healthy. The stereotypical, like I play football and did sports and stuff like that. I did know how to work out to some degree, but the only thing I knew how to like get stronger and bigger was eat more often and up my protein intake. I knew that those few things would do the trick for me. But now, as I'm an adult, I like that's all I knew. I had to learn many different things as an adult. And, if you're reflecting back on this, you can probably start recalling and say, hey, like, God, when did I learn that this was bad or that this was good? I guarantee it, you were in your late 20s or 30s or whatever. And the reason that you found it out is because you had to go and self-educate. You had to do the research on your own to find that out. So one of the big main reasons that we're having such a large issue is that we were never taught. We weren't taught a damn thing when it comes to health and wellness and how to actually manage that and what that means for each individual. And now the people that are physically healthy, I guarantee it, they're there because they had to self-educate themselves. So one of our big responsibilities now is if you feel like the ball was dropped on you, is to educate ourselves, to educate our kids, to distinguish what's BS out there and what's not. And it changes every decade, unfortunately, and that's another struggle bus thing with that. But what I want moving forward is to start caring about this just as much as you would care about something that you're extremely passionate about. Your basic need is managing your body composition and managing your health for the better so you can do all the fun things that you want to do forever. So starting from watching this to making decisions down the road, read and educate, and the more that you do that, the more that you know, the more power you're going to take back to drive change and produce change on your own. It's amazing. I've coached, hundreds and hundreds of individuals way smarter than me, have doctoral degrees, things like that, and they could, perform surgery on a brain, yet when it comes down to actually knowing some basic ins and outs of nutrition and portion control and things like that, and what that means, like they're on an elementary level. That's a problem, and that's what we need to fix. If you found this content helpful or at least sparked your curiosity for more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will link the Make It Make Sense ebook in the description for free. Check that out, as well as our Recalibrate system website. We'll see you guys next time.